what's up, everybody? WWE Hall of Famer, The Godfather here, and you're watching Grown Man Record Night. So let's everybody get aggressive and get on the Ho train.
There's a tarp. I put the tarp over the top of it, but it's not. I don't think it's coming all the way. I don't think the tarp's covering the.
That's all right.
It's part.
I kind of like it.
It's part of a tarp.
But that's really not snow. That's asbestos, isn't it?
It's more of a dander situation. I don't know if you're into dandruff or not. You guys into dander? Hey, everybody! Welcome to Grown Man Record Night. We appreciate you guys.
You guys into dander?
Appreciate you guys hanging out here on this, early Saturday morning now. We're a little bit late this evening, so having too much fun. Didn't want to stop it down. Too many good records playing tonight. Didn't want to stop it. So we figured we'd do a show a little late. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Hope everybody's had a good week.
I was off today.
We got a great show coming up tonight. Some awesome stuff. I mean, we got VCLT. I don't want to get into it. You know, I've been having these bad dreams, Steve.
Bad dreams?
Really bad dreams. I had this one.
Like what?
I had this one. The command dandruff. I need to make that a command. I had this dream the other night, right?
Yeah.
That I was a muffler.
You were a muffler?
Yeah. I had this dream that I was a muffler, and then when I woke up, man, I was just so exhausted.
These dreams.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
sorry. I cut the wrong thing on. Ladies and gentlemen, hope everybody's having a good week, having an even better start to your
I
weekend.
had a great week.
Yeah?
I have a plan now. I've been doing this for the past few years, and I really enjoy it because it's hard to take off a bunch of time.
Right.
So what I like to do near the end of the year is take every Friday off, and then closer to Christmas, take off the days around Christmas and the week after Christmas. But so I don't work on Fridays now the rest of the year, which is kind of cool.
You wish you had a job, period. Actually, you had job command, period. So anyway, if you guys notice little changes here on an aesthetic change here for tonight.
Is it distracting?
We're getting into the
I do like the flow. I mean, you've opened up the ceiling to let the snow in.
Absolutely. We're getting ready for the holiday season. I feel like we did the Christmas theme stuff last year.
Sure.
But I think we started it a little late. And I was like, well, hell, man, I got these cool things we can do for Christmas. We should do it for the whole month of December. Because let's get into the holiday
spirit. More
spirit.
people who don't want to start Christmas early actually this year didn't mind starting Christmas early.
It's something different.
Because it's like, fuck, this is different.
Something like, I don't know, maybe like this.
So
click, boom.
I see you brought in a tree. You got a tree back there?
If you notice, we have a tree. This is
I got a special tree now.
It's a special tree.
More to come on that.
What we're gonna do, and I stole this idea from somebody else, but I'm thinking that we got a nice little family. You're pretending that y'all are in Red Dawn and all those little specks are Cubans parachuting in. It's very strange. I'd say they're way off course. Way off course. You better do something, Mr. Tisdale. Yeah, that's the creepiest beginning to a movie ever. But anyway, this tree back here, it may not look like much, but it's our family Christmas tree. And by family, I mean the Grown Man Record Night family.
Right.
So, if you type in the chat tonight and we'll continue this. What I'm going to do is take little Post-it notes, and everybody that writes in the chat that's a sub, you got to be a sub of the. You have to actually be subbed to us on YouTube, and you have to be following us on Twitch.
Right.
And if you're both of those, we're going to write your name and stick it up here on the tree. And end of the year, maybe you'll get a little something from us. I don't know. We'll pick somebody, and I think that's pretty cool, right?
That's a great idea.
I stole it from
I don't
another
care
streamer.
if you stole it.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We're doing our own little our own little thing here. Yeah. Look at all we got. All these cats in here. Metal Theologian, Michael Crine, Wizard of Video Games, Vance. Woo! It's a good night. But I kind of
Aaron, if we can get some of that money to go towards shipping.
Aaron's donations are coming to good. Yeah, it's production values, man. Look at this.
We need some of it to go to the shipping department.
I'm
I'm gonna leave it at that.
But yeah, man, it's going to be a good holiday season. If you remember last year, what we did, and I kind of teased it, I deep teased it. It was last week on the show, but it was late in the show, so I don't, YouTube tells me, because I'm into YouTube metrics and shit. It tells me that the viewer retention time is on average about 30 some minutes, which is absolutely phenomenal for YouTube, and I appreciate you guys for doing that. That means you're hanging around. Most YouTube, you're in, you're out. These guys are too long. They're too stupid. Get out of here. Retention time is really long for us, which is a very cool thing. Anyway,
that's cool.
However, I did mention this very late in the show. Last year, I'm sorry. We did a charity stream right before the holiday season for Gamers Outreach, which takes carts with like Xboxes and PlayStations and shit around to kids that are stuck in hospitals, and
they still doing it?
Yeah, and allows them to play video games and stuff while they're stuck up in the hospital and stuff.
Right.
And video games is a big part of this channel. It's a big part of my life forever. Probably a lot of us. And so I think that's a pretty cool charity. And last year we were able to raise, thanks to you guys, $500.
Wow.
We raised a big fat $500 last year, and we're gonna do this same shit this year with you guys. If you guys are cool with it, if you guys like that, and we want to do that, I kind of feel like we should.
What was did we do like a marathon or something, or was it just?
We didn't, but that's another thought too. We did.
We should do a one-off marathon.
We did like goals where we do.
I would totally be into that. We shaved Jeff's beard. I've already forgot his name.
Jeff? What? But no, last year we set up goals. So when we hit like $100, we did something. We hit 200. We did a song. You had to play the song for us. We shaved Jay's beard.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do stuff like that.
Cool.
But I'm thinking a little bigger. I think this year, I think we can hit 1,000. Think we can hit 1,000?
And for those who don't have it, we can include some downloads.
I know it's been a tough year, but pony up, motherfuckers. Let's go.
Don't be mean about it.
It's the kids, baby. It's for the kids.
Soft sell.
I'm putting your name on a tree. What the hell else you want? Sorry, I got a little aggressive.
Hey, I was going to mention something. Me and Bananas and Jay have been talking a lot about like old VHS tapes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he got me thinking about all the stuff in my basement. So I was going through my basement. And
Your butt basement.
I brought over.
Get into who else is into tapes? Let's see it.
Like an entire old suitcase full of VHS tapes. A lot of it's stuff that I had done, if I made a really cool show, like March of Dimes or whatever.
That's some of the best stuff.
But there's also I've got some fixes I have to do. I was going to play this No TV. I think I played it on the show before, but the tape actually is broke. A friend of mine, Mike Kinzel, was a student at SCAD, and he would compile other students, all their art videos and band videos, and stuff they're working on for
That one looks really
video
cool,
majors, and he would compile it into a show that he ran on cable access. And I did a lot of sound on some of the animations that needed, sound effects and sound.
Let me show that off.
Oh yeah, it's cool. Show the insert about submitting videos. Yeah, Mike was a great artist,
That's my name, dude.
and now he's impossible to find. I know where he lives, but he won't answer the door. I think
Huh. Him too, huh?
he married a girl that brought him to Jesus, and
What's his name? Oh, you said Jesus. That's right. There's the tape art. This is not even a cut box for us collectors, and it has an insert, which is super cool. That is really cool. Submit your videos. Oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty good. I dig that.
And then I wanted to play this. I brought this VHS. This is a professionally produced. Show the cover of this
Okay.
VHS. It's Adrian Belew, called Electronic Guitar, and he would demonstrate how he made. This is back when he was making whale sounds and all kinds of weird things, and showing how he works his guitar with synth. This is before he had a synth guitar, and all the pedals and stuff that he used. It was pretty cool, but we put it in the machine, and the damn thing chomp
Oh
the
no,
tape.
man.
So I'm gonna have to do a little splicing here to save it. But I did take a picture of it, and I sent it to Adrian Belew on Facebook through Messenger, and I said, hey, I was really hoping to watch this tonight, but look what happened. And I said, can I get a replacement?
Don't get riled up, Steve, but Metal Theologian says Adrian Belew, the only show he ever walked out of.
Oh, that's fine. It's not for everybody.
Not for everybody. I mean, I have lots of records that are
Right
not for
now,
everybody.
actually, we were watching in the alcove the best of Justin Wilson, Volume 1.
Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't realize this was a full tape. Woo wee! Look at that, man.
He's about to die in that picture.
He's about to die in that picture. Is that box cut? Is that a cut box? I don't do cut boxes. I'll explain later.
But there was one, I took a picture and put it on Discord. I wasn't sure what this was. It just said Insecure Security. It's one of these, blank VHS at work that you make dubs with.
Yeah.
And so I couldn't remember what it was, but I put it in there, and it was a story when me and my wife and my son and my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law, we all went up to DC, but we stayed in the worst, New York Avenue. We stayed in the worst area of town. We had no idea where we were staying.
Yeah. This is a sad story.
And we got robbed like the very next morning, the first time,
Like straight up, like legit robbed.
like gun in my face, robbed. And what
The
happened?
show got dark real fast.
What happened was there were cameras and right there, and so we went down the lobby. Had the police came down the lobby, and they came out and said, well. I said, well, they have cameras all over the place. He goes, yeah, but I just talked to him, and they don't have any VCR. They don't have any tapes in the machines. They didn't record anything. And I was like, what the F good is that? So they did a sweep story at our station, and our friend O'Neill was the reporter, and there was young Bill O'Neill and a weird-looking young me sitting on my couch talking about getting robbed.
If you want to see that, join our Discord if you're interested in that.
I'll probably rip the story as soon as I get a capture device. I'm gonna start ripping all this stuff.
Now,
So what are we gonna do with all this video?
well, I will say, I don't know what the statute of limitations is. But there was a situation where a younger Mr. Bananas may have gotten away with some stuff for those exact situations where there's cameras everywhere, and but guess what? They're dummy cameras and they're not actually recording. Sorry, your car got totaled because you're a fuckstick and I fucking smashed it with a baseball bat. But there's no cam. Sorry.
Acting.
No acting. God bless Bo. But
Can you?
Jay just said he can get handlebars on
He
his
can roll
mustache.
handlebars on his mustache.
Yeah, but that's mayonnaise. You can't roll up mayonnaise and say it's handlebars. That's just dried up mayonnaise. So teasing ahead to next week. I think we're going to have a special guest in studio next week, and it's a fan favorite of the Record Night program. So you guys are going to want to definitely stay tuned for that. Hopefully this comes to fruition. It is COVID and all this stuff is going on, but we got somebody inquiring about coming by the studio next week. So it's going to be...
Should I stay home
It's going to be a big time.
for COVID?
No. But also, I was thinking for the... We was talking about the Gamers Outreach charity stream. I don't know if you guys have noticed, and I just really noticed this past week. Steve, do you know what day Christmas is on this year, Steve?
Is it on a Friday? It is on a Friday.
It is on a Friday. So I don't know right now. I'm just saying Christmas is on a Friday. So
Christmas is on a Friday.
either we'll do a nice Christmas stream.
We should do a Saturday and then say, "What'd you get for Christmas?"
We'll either do a Saturday, maybe a Captain Car Wash or something.
There you go.
Or Friday night. I don't know. For me, I always never end up doing shit Friday night. Oh, I mean, Christmas night. Nobody does. When we were in our 20s, I talked about this the other night. When we were in our 20s, that was when like Carl would come in or
Yeah, that's
Cameron
when you
would come in.
You get together with your friends.
Yeah, you do your family thing during the day, and then when everybody's done doing their family
Yeah,
shit,
you go
everybody's ready to crack a couple
You
of
go out
beers
to
and
the
hang
club
out.
and do ecstasy, and then
Or you do that, or you do that.
Wow.
But
Yeah.
that kind of thing. So I know a lot of, especially during COVID, because a lot of folks are not able to hang out with their family and stuff and travel, especially if you have to travel to go visit your family. A lot of folks are not doing that. So I thought maybe we could perhaps bridge that gap, Steve, if you will. Will you?
Can we jockey for position while we do it?
No. But we could, maybe we do a little Christmas stream. Actually on Christmas. How fucking cool would that be, man? I don't know. If it works out, it works out. But the charity stream is not going to be that night. I'm thinking we're going to do the week before Christmas. A full-on week before Christmas. That's when we'll do our charity stream.
Mm-hmm.
And see what kind of...
the 18th,
Something like that.
December 18th.
And see what kind of money we can raise for Gamers Outreach. That's what I'm thinking. I'm just spitballing. I'm spitballing right now. And we'll see what happens. But I think that's... it should be... I mean, a lot of this is a weird year.
We should do it that Saturday. It'd be called the COVID-19.
Or we could go 19. I get you. 19. No. 19. 19. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, we got some stuff. So, teasing ahead. Got a super sweet VCLT package from Shane the Mod.
Nice.
I noticed where Twitch is celebrating the mods. There's this whole Miller Lite commercial celebrating mods.
Really?
Absolutely. So we
Look at you, Mr. Mod.
We need to send Shane a case of Miller Lite or something. But got
Here's
a
to you.
sweet VCLT package from Shane in the mail.
Very sweet.
We got some. It's unopened. It's going to open it live during Dig of the Week. You got some digs coming up.
I do.
So to speak, you said you got some kind of crazy
some.
drink concoction.
I got something pretty cool. I brought a soda. I think we might have done it before, but
Okay.
the serving suggestion is what to watch.
Okay. In Chip Chat, not only do we have an awesome chip to do,
Yeah.
but I've got we'll call it a snack. We've got a nice snack to do
from the salty
from a chip company.
From the salty snack
From a chip company.
industry.
It's a straight up chip company snack. So all that is coming ahead on tonight's episode of
big.
Grown Man Record Night.
That's big.
Nobody go anywhere.
It's a year
Go.
extra.
Go ahead and put your kids to bed.
Here's Johnny Quiet.
Here's Conway Twitty. Let's see. Moving along here. Hey,
Johnny Quiet. I couldn't think.
Johnny Quiet? What the fuck is that? I'm taking it off the Christmas thing now.
Here's Johnny Quiet.
If you're not on our Discord, you should be,
Change our band name.
because a couple
Johnny Quiet.
of really cool things a lot of cool things got posted this week. Also teasing ahead, we've got a marbles game coming up. Aaron Griffin, the Top Shot. Hold on, let me boom it.
He dropped some coin this week.
Boom. Aaron Griffin has donated a couple of album codes, like
Really?
download codes. So I'm
Aaron
thinking
just bought a new camera, I believe.
he did.
Way to go, Aaron.
So we will be the prize for marbles
jealous.
tonight will be an album download code. We got 2 that you can choose from.
Give me that old piece of crap camera you were using last month.
So anyway, we got that coming up in marbles. But a couple of cool things got posted in our Discord this week. One, I think Shane posted this actually. Speaking of mods, Riding Easy, which is one of my favorite labels, one we celebrate here on the show all the time. Jay has taken part in these the grab bags that they do. They're doing another little grab bag thing, Jay. It's 5 LPs. You only got 3, right? Jay got 3 for 20. They're doing 5 LPs for $25. It's a mystery package from Riding Easy. I don't know how long it's lasting. It's worth buying.
Yeah.
If you're into anything that Riding Easy puts out, I don't think they stick any shit in these packages at all. At all.
Everything has codes.
What's going on, Blind RL? I appreciate the follow, man. I saw you follow on Twitch, man. I really appreciate that.
That
man.
Possum's still having their 30% off sale too. Like I think they're doing
A lot of labels have got a lot of big time sales and stuff going on right now. Now's the time. If you're going to shell out money for like ordering vinyl
I
online,
just shelled out a bunch of money for gas logs. Old man conversation.
well, you know, I got a lot of money caught up in escrow account right now, and with probate the way it is nowadays. Whew.
Forget about it.
Shit. But you think they're sold out? Oh, which one, Vance? The Riding Easy thing sold out? Yeah, they did have a limited amount. But speaking of Vance, this won't be sold out. Vance posted this in the Discord that Museum of Pop Culture's one night only benefit show aired on Tuesday, celebrating Alice in Chains.
I saw that.
I could never get the live link to work. They were having trouble, but they uploaded the whole thing to YouTube, and not only did it have surviving members of Alice in Chains playing some
They
stuff,
had the dead ones as well.
but it had a lot of acts playing some Alice in Chains stuff. Dudes from Jane's Addiction, Billy Corrigan was on there, Fishbone, Taylor Hawkins from Foo Fighters, Korn, Mark Lanigan, Ann Wilson, Duff McKagan, Mastodon, Metallica, Dave Navarro, Chris Novoselic, Corey Taylor from Slipknot, that's crazy, Kim Tahill's in there, Nancy Wilson,
That's Ann's sister.
yeah, and the debut musical performance of Lily Cornell Silver, daughter of Chris Cornell and Susan Silver.
Very
I watched a
cool,
little
very
bit.
cool.
I've not gotten through the whole thing because it's like 2.5 hours long.
Right.
Really well done. Kick-ass performance. I'm going to drop a link right now in the chat right now. I think
They'll
that should
probably put out some vinyl.
be the link. But don't go watch it now because we want you to stay right here. But click on that link. Metallica was fucking terrible. I mean, I stopped.
Yeah.
I told you I stopped Metallica with Injustice for All. And nowadays,
Sold out of that.
they're sold. The Rod and Easy sold out. All right.
And they have,
I think they had 30 some this
they have the
morning.
whole brown acid
The
box
box,
set.
brown acid box sets are out. Yeah. Or you could be like Mr. Bizarro and have all the brown acid stuff on 8-track.
Oh, is he
Wow.
watching?
Yeah.
Tell him I'm sorry. I cannot reply to that thing he sent on Facebook.
Jay said he's sorry, Aaron. He couldn't reply to that thing on Facebook.
So my phone was like screwing up.
The phone was screwing up. It wouldn't let him. He was trying to reply to it and it wouldn't let him.
But yes, I do.
Reply denied.
Justice was bad because there was no bass on the initial recordings. 100%. But I was also in middle school. That album kicked fucking ass. As a kid in middle school, like 8th grade going into 9th grade, and Justice for All, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's a kick-ass record. For me, then. That particular time period.
You have
I don't want to
have that one, don't you?
I don't. I don't have any Metallica on vinyl at all. Zero.
What was I thinking?
I would love Kill 'Em All and
Yeah.
And Master of Puppets is my favorite. Probably Kill 'Em All and Master of Puppets kind of they're right there together, honestly. And Jay's got Kill 'Em All, so we get to listen to that quite a bit here on the show.
That's
But,
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I mean it's important for me, but it's injustice. But I get where it's not the it's not the best metal ever for sure. All right, fart. What else? Steve, are you familiar with Acid Mother Temple?
I have 2 of their 100 albums.
Do you?
Oh yeah,
I don't remember that.
yeah. I've got I forget the names.
Well, this album here, The Ripper at the Heaven's Gate of Dark, came out today. Well, it's like a redo, I think.
Yeah.
Or is it?
The Ripper at the Gates. They changed the name. Because I have something similar.
It's trippy as shit. I listened to some of this today, man.
Yeah, they're hard to get. They're hard to find. I
Yeah.
picked them both up in Atlanta.
If you're not familiar, Japanese psych rock.
I probably paid more for these
Experimental.
two than any other records that I own.
This was I really enjoyed listening to this today for sure.
I have
Yeah, Sequoia Flame is a huge fan.
I have the
old school VC guy.
I have
man.
the Ripper at the
Mailman.
Heaven's Gates of Dark.
Okay.
I have the one that came out in 2011
Is
on,
that
on Riot Scene.
Yeah, Gates of Dark. That's it. It's this one.
I have the 20.
You have this one.
I do.
Holy shit. Well, apparently this has not been reissued.
It's not for everybody because
It's out there.
A lot of it's like really heavy noise.
To me, it reminds me of.
But it has its moments for sure.
Sure. But like Can is like that.
And I also have Recurring Dream and Apocalypse of Darkness that came out in 2008.
Oh, original mint copy of Kill 'Em All, Let It Go for Peanuts. Had no idea it was worth it. Oh, wow, man. Joe, that's all right, man. That means you can be on the search again.
Yeah, that Ripper I have, there's only 500 copies of it.
Yeah. A lot of those records are like limited press kind of things, and it's cool that I don't think this has been repressed since then, and now and I think even this repress is kind of limited. So
Yeah.
if you're into that kind of weird, trippy, Japanese psychedelic stuff, this is worth taking a peek at. And again, it's worth mentioning that a lot of this stuff we're mentioning for stuff that comes out today during the COVID thing, stuff gets all messed up because a lot of this stuff, when I click on it for the Amazon link, because the site I use, it's Upcoming Vinyl is what I use to find out what comes out. It'll say, oh, click this link to buy it or whatever, and when you click on it, it's like, oh, click here to pre-order, and I'm like, well, some bitch, it's supposed to come out today, so well, Don Crumb, Mary freaks, yeah, awesome. Anyway, this is here's another one that came out today, and this struck the cover. This has happened several times to me this year. We mentioned this recently. I'm trying not to key just on stuff that I know about when it's stuff that comes out today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm keying on weird ass covers that like kind of trip my fancy, and I'm like, oh yeah, what is this? What is this? So not everything's King Crimson and Can and Zeppelin and Pink Floyd and shit like that. This cover caught my attention, and I was like, well, waiting for Casket Huffer's Christmas album. If I was a betting man, Steve, and it just so happens,
I heard back from
Adrian Belew sent you a message?
Yeah.
No, wait, hold up.
I just asked him if I could get a replacement. I think he thought I was serious. He just said, I have no idea.
Adrian Belew just sent Steve a message.
Well, I just replied to mine.
Can I get a replacement? And he's, it won't focus. It says, I have no idea.
That's all it says.
That's all it says. It says, I have no idea. But anyway, I saw this cover, and I'm like, if I'm a betting man, which I am, I would think this is a synthwave album. And I've become a huge
Miami
synthwave
Murder.
fan. Little Lambo, somebody's head chopped off.
Definitely has that Miami Vice look to it.
Dude, and Michael Cron, I got you in mind with this one. I checked this out today.
Did you listen to it?
Yeah, I did.
What'd you think?
Badass. Love it. Apparently this guy's done some other like electronica kind of stuff. He's just starting to kind of get into the synthwave vein of stuff. The guy's name is Morton Bergeton. Iverson? That's how you say that?
Morton Bergeton Iverson.
Oh, Morton Bergeton Iverson. Musician based in Oslo, Norway. He's been active throughout the years, wide variety of products, musical adventures, follows a different... What? Aprok? Equally dark and brooding as it is catchy and upbeat, this album is a quote-unquote can't miss for fans of synthwave and that 80s sound. And let me tell you, that is exactly right. Well, I checked this out. It sounds like something, you know, you've got a lot of you guys know I'm a fan. Sounds like something Dr. Disrespect would play under his stream.
Oh yeah.
Boom. I mean, that's all you got to tell me. Boom. Check that out if you're fans. And it's weird that something like this pops up. Also, because this stuff never pops up in our like what came out today, for the simple fact that for whatever reason, and money is a big thing. Synthwave stuff rarely gets released on vinyl. I mean, compared to other genres where indie rock bands are throwing out records all day long, synthwave is not really that for whatever reason. One of the kind of, I wouldn't call it synthwave necessarily, but Comtrues is another one. This is In Decay 2. It's a double LP pressing. It's a compilation album of stuff that started. This came out originally released in 2012. Collection of tracks before its release were only available. Demos are on here. Early SoundCloud account stuff. When he started exploring the electro pop funk music sound that was later come to find the Comtrues. Comtrues is an artist that I got into. At first when I heard it, I thought it was a little corny. And then I realized, like, yeah, it's fucking corny, and I love it. So it's crazy because two synthwave, Comtrues is, yeah, he's synthwave. Two vinyl releases came out this week, and trust me, I look for this shit. I have two records that I would call straight up synthwave releases on vinyl, and I look for them all the time, local stores, online, and it's kind of rare to run into them. And so, what's the name of which one? Metal Theologian. The Comtrues is called In Decay 2. In Decay 2, and the other one, this is the comp, In Decay 2. And it's kind of corny 80s sounding stuff. I mean, the more like heavy hitting synthwave sound I would recommend would be the one before, which is the Bergton.
The guy from Oslo.
Yeah, this is awesome stuff. What are you doing, Steve?
We'll drink to that. Let's do a shot.
Yeah. What are we doing?
Everybody raise your glass.
Everybody raise your glass. There's a lot of really good makeup and vanity set synthwave out there. Yeah, man. Skull! What'd we just drink?
Fireball.
Ooh, Fireball, baby. I'd pour that shit over pancakes in a heartbeat. Let me tell you what. Can I tell you what? Let's see what else. I did that one. Boom. Oh, check this out. I got a little something.
Oh, I saw that.
Where's Randy at? Where's old Dead Wax 66? Because I got a couple of Detroit rock bangers coming your way. Boom! The Stooges. You know I don't have any Stooges on vinyl. I gotta change. I need Funhouse if nothing else. I love Funhouse. And it's something I went to go pick up a few times, like the reissue, and then I ended up picking up some used records because you got to prioritize used over that kind of stuff. But I could find very little about this. My Girl Hates My Heroin is the name of this. It's released from
So that guy on the top that's Iggy?
yeah. It's
Doesn't
released
look like him at all.
through a label called Diggers Factory, which I need to do some more research into. It looked like a really cool label. The description is the essence itself of punk rock through Ron Ashton's guitars and the voice of a young but already sanely crazy Iggy Pop. I found out this is a 73 live recording in Detroit. It was originally released on Revenge Records from France in like the 80s, I think, and never been released before. From what I could tell, I could find very little about this shit. But this was interesting. And a lot of the Stooges stuff, the live stuff is like that. There was one up here I saw that's been released here recently that was a little. I wasn't too keen on the sound quality. You couldn't hear the singing. It was like something you recorded at a local bar. It wasn't very, very cool, but you know. Bonzo says, "Do you get a chance to check out any of the Blue Note classics like Real McCoy's Sidewinder?" Are you reading my mind, bro? Are you up in my gourd, bro? Just let me tell you something. Just stand by for just a second. Man, this guy's like locked on to my wavelength. But that same company, Digger Records, whatever I said, they also released an MC5 record, live 1969-1970. Woo! Kron donated $10. What?
If you could read my mind. What?
You guys shut up. Everybody shut up. Nobody knows nothing. I'm running the show. So this
say otherwise.
the deal behind this.
The deal by what a tease that is.
Verbal cookies. Okay.
What happened?
Did you hear the?
Hang on, let me finish this, for fuck's sake.
Did you hear the House passed to decriminalize marijuana?
I did see a news blurb about that, Steve. But this is this is the description I got from that same label, Diggers Factory. I'm sorry. Feel the raw energy of MC5's recorded live between 69 and 70 from the unmissable Kick Out the Jams recorded in 69 on a German television station to the Shaken Street. This is a beautiful musical picture of the time when Detroit scene started to emerge in the eyes and ears of public.
Are any of their albums studio albums?
I think one maybe, but I will say if you are interested in this, if you're interested in this record,
Sure.
As of this morning when I was putting together this rundown, there were 50 copies of this left on Diggers Factory's website.
Don't leave the show to go get it right now.
I'm just saying, you
They're
may
probably-
want to
they're
check.
probably gone by now.
They may be gone, but there were 50 copies left this morning, so that just puts it into perspective. Amazon may have them or whatever, but the actual Diggers Factory website,
Cool.
there was 2 studio albums.
Oh, okay.
We're on top of things. We know everything about it. Music.
Well, I knew our friends out there could tell us. 'Cause
Absolutely.
we got the best friends.
And so, we moving on to a couple of jazz records.
Let me tell you about my best
Thank you.
Bonzo. Boom. Look at this.
The Real McCoy.
The Real McCoy. McCoy Tyner, Joe Henderson, Ron Carter, Elvin Jones. This was right after he left. This is his Blue Note debut.
Oh, okay.
And this is man. This is a new little thing they're doing. The Blue Note Classic Vinyl
Mastered
series.
from the original.
Mastered from the originals, 180 gram,
Analog.
all that stuff.
Hell yeah.
One thing I will note about this, and I will go ahead and just pop the cherry on this shit. 21 left on that. Boom. Also, they did the same
Yeah,
thing with
baby.
the Sidewinder, which is a record we play all the time.
Yeah, we do.
Now mine skips like at the very end of one of the sides, but it's like it's an OG or close to an OG. That I love this record so much. And these are both part of that reissue series, Blue Note Classic Vinyl series. Not to be confused with the
Is
Tone
that the
Poet
guy that was
series.
murdered?
Yes. Not to be confused with the
By his
Tone
wife?
Poet series. Yes. What I do like about this, I don't know, some of you guys, I know like Bill's Box of Sound, got a really good ear for these reissues in terms of sound quality and stuff. He's a cat that I trust when it comes to stuff like this. I don't know about the quality of these. But one thing of the Tone Poet series, I'm sure they sounded phenomenal. But it kind of turned me off because I'm a cheap fuck, because they come in at about $28-$29 locally here, at least. These tend to, even on the website, we're coming in at about $21 for a Blue Note reissue of some stuff that's worth a lot more than that if you find them OG, and to find a clean copy, that's another whole ball of wax. So that would be kind of worth your while. 28 that makes me think about it for a few minutes, you know what I mean? You got to kind of really want something for that.
Like, you dropped that kind of change on that one record.
I was on
played.
vacation though, yeah, but and it was, I'm much more likely to drop that on like an OG of something, and some reissues or reissues that have been out of print for a really long time.
Mm-hmm.
That's also one I think if you really want a copy of the Sidewinder and you bide your time, you can probably find one, but for 20, that's probably worth it. 28 for whatever reason sticks in my craw, and I'm like, you know what I mean? I don't know. It may just be me being a cheap bastard. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible. Anyway, let's keep it moving. Oh, and I got one more that came out today. Bonzo says they skipped on the jackets, not the sound for the price reduction, so it's all right. Baby, that's the kind of information we like here on the program. And for a jacket, I don't really give a shit. That's perfect. If the sound is where it's at, that quality,
that's where they're putting the money.
They're putting the Blue Note seal of approval. I know there's been some questionable Blue Note reissues in the past, but if they're putting the Blue Note seal of approval for sound on this, it's at least worth a checkout. You know what I mean? It's worth a perusing around the forums to make sure folks ain't bitching about it, essentially.
Right.
Because, you can do a quick little Google before you buy something, and you can tell real quick, these pressings are garbage, stay away from the ones listed as this. You can find that out real fast. I would hope record labels would be figuring this out by this point, that the power of the internet, people are going to buy your shit and say, this is garbage, and nobody's going to want it. Unless you just pick up the casual walking past it. Let's go to neat cover. You know what I mean? But if you're into it and you're going to go look and say, I'm not screwing with that, man. Anyway, that's an aside. The last thing, full screen bumps. No. Weekly stills. Boom. Heard about this, Steve? Boom!
I have heard about that.
It's a new Steven Wilson song. New Steven Wilson song came out today. It's called 12 Things I Forgot. It's a limited edition physical release of the single 12 Things I Forgot, which features 2 extra tracks. Move Like a Fever.
Hey, that's me.
Huh?
Move Like a Fever.
And
now I passed on it. It's like, I put a bunch of Steven Wilson stuff in my Amazon wish list today, because my wife's like, you need to add to your wish list. So I put a bunch of Steven Wilson albums that I don't have, including Insurgents, because Insurgents is where it all began.
Yeah.
And you have Insurgents. I don't have Insurgents.
That's the only one I have.
That's
literally
the
the only
one
one
record
I
I
have.
really covet that you have.
That's the only one?
Well, no, that's the one that kicked me into listening to Porcupine Tree.
And the other track on here is King Ghost, which awesomely enough is a Tangerine Dream mix of that track. Okay. Very cool. So that's 3 songs. How much is it though?
It's too much
for a single.
It's for 12 inches. It's gonna be like $16-18.
Again, that sticks in my craw a little bit. So
it might be 21.
Okay. All right.
Now, sometimes his singles like that album I have, it's called the trippy one.
Yeah.
You know, it's a 17-minute song. But that's probably not what that is.
Yeah. Well, that's what, when Sleep releases a single, like Sleep for Clarity, which I don't own still. I think that's it's like $13, but it's like the problem is it's one song and like an etched other side, or it's one song, but it's like 13 minutes long. It's the same amount of music you'd get on any other single, probably, but still, All right, let's get into a little bit of what we played.
Okay.
We had a nice little diverse section of records we played this evening. Some stuff we hadn't played in a long time, which I've been trying to do. It's hard to do because you sometimes you reach for favorites, you reach for recent stuff, you reach for stuff that's top of your mind. So it's tough to remember, hey man, remember this shit from 4 or 5 years ago you picked up, you were so jacked about then, and you've stuck it on the shelf and not really fucked with it since then, which is a damn shame. But you live, you learn. Well, Jay.
Let me take over.
Jay wanted to start. I started out with just. I came in a little late this evening, but
Did you?
Started out with just really just sniping the fucking face off of some people in Call of Duty
Okay.
for about 30 good minutes. It was ugly. I mean, I will say there may be a sniper montage coming shortly.
Okay.
Because I love to tell people I'm an old man. Steve, I'm an old man. I got white hair on my balls, and I just smoked your ass. How's that make you feel? Nothing pisses a kid off more than hearing that. Nothing.
I got white hair on my balls.
Forget all the stuff of saying F your mom and all this stuff, the toxic game chat. But I say son, I'm getting ready to be 44 years old. I got white hair on my balls, and I just smoked your ass. How you like it? Go tell your friends about that. Go run around together on playgrounds. Say, hey, this old man just sniped my fucking face off.
With white ball hair?
With white ball hair, baby. Anyway. After that, I had to get that in there, you understand? I got sort of an ego.
Where are we
I got
going?
an ego thing
Where are we
going on.
going with that?
But Jay pulled this at record. This was the dig of the week from last week, Jay, was it not?
Yes.
All right. An Ace album. I wasn't familiar with these guys at all.
Is that Ace Frehley?
It's not Ace Frehley. Apparently they had some hits, though. We talked about this last week.
Yeah.
1974 on Anchor Records.
What?
These guys are playing Soccer on the Back very poorly, I may add. Their form is
May I
terrible.
see this?
Yeah. What's the hit? There's a hit on here. What's the hit?
I can't remember.
Vance, what's the hit?
How long?
How long? It was okay. I'm not a big fan of when you incorporate piano into rock and roll music. I think that's a little absurd.
Oh, Paul Carrick. This is Paul Carrick.
Yeah, we went through this whole thing last
I think
week.
we did. Yeah.
No, we totally did. But it was okay.
I thought it sounded like the Eagles.
Sounds a lot like the Eagles.
Huh.
Um,
How long
the last track that we listened to, did we listen to side one or
That
side
song?
two, Jay?
Oh, you put it on probably side one.
How
We
long
didn't hear that song.
has this been going
It's-
on? Is that them?
It's a yacht rock song, is what Mervyn Griff said.
Okay. That's cool.
But there was one on there that had a drum break at the beginning of it. And I was like, man, if nobody in hip hop has sampled this, they really should. It was a nice, smooth drum break. I'm losing my voice.
That was a good drum break.
Could somebody hand me a beverage? I'm losing my voice. I'm already losing my voice. This is a Prince album. I was talking about this on the stream. Sign of the Times, but I'm pretty sure. Damn it.
Parts.
Guitar.
There's an actual.
Yeah.
Is this another record that's stuck in here?
Oh, this is not it.
What is it?
Finish that. What's your problem?
What is it? No, I'm not done. No. This is not the one. Sign of the Times, and I picked up. The hell's the hole? Where's the hole? I picked up like 4 or 5 Prince records at one Goodwill. Everything was like 50, 75 cents, I believe. That's where most of my Prince comes from, that one dig. And stoked to pick it, and it's in great shape. I think it skipped at the very end, didn't it, Jay?
Yes.
Like the very, very, very end. I know there was one of those records I picked up that had, it was the Prince record it said, but it had another Prince record stuck also in there. So I got like 2 for 1 without a cover. Anyway, not played Prince in a long time here. Oh my God, I'm losing my voice. I need some more liquor. We won't be able to do it. This is a dig of the week from last week. Baby. Not for everybody, but if you're fans of the stoner rock, tuned down, thick, gnarly, dripping with molasses sound, who does it better?
Simon and Garfunkel.
Who does it better than Boris out of Japan? Amplifier Worship. It's the reissue on Third Man Records. Jack White's.
It doesn't like white.
It's very bright white, man.
But it has trouble focusing when there's a lot of white.
It
around.
does. This is so killer. I think it was like 98 originally. Super cool. I don't know if we showed this off last week or not, because I don't have much of a memory for stuff like that. It's like a slime green kind of vinyl.
I like that label.
Yeah, it's really cool, and it sounds fantastic. Thick, gnarly, heavy. Absolute smoker for now. It was expensive for a reissue. It was a $35 reissue, and that's not.
It's one of those you're not going to get.
And
You're not going to find it.
And I've been literally waiting on that for
All your life.
10 years. They've all been like, $200 kind of thing. So at some point, and probably I'm glad I was on vacation, because that pushed me to like, dude, what are you doing? You've been looking for this forever. Buy the fucking record. Even if you get home and you're like, well, I don't know if this is actually worth 35 or not. Who gives a shit? Put it on the shelf with all the other stuff you bought that you didn't think was, buy it. You've been waiting, literally waiting. Anyway, this Billy Cobham record, man. I've not had this very long. And earlier in the day, I would have probably shit on this record pretty hard. Because it's a Billy Cobham record from '85.
This is Digital Master.
Digital Master, and baby, you can tell it. This record oozes digital, like my wiener oozes thick, gnarly stuff on Saturday
digital
morning.
Meets vinyl.
It's it definitely has that. And there was one song that kind of turned me off. The first song I put it on.
It's a good record.
It's a great record, and it definitely has that '80s sound to it. But like, it doesn't turn me. Like I said, a few years ago, this would have probably turned me off of how '80s this sounded. But nowadays, I kind of revel in that kind of thing. And I really appreciate that. You may have to do some talking, Steve. Oh, the music stopped. Thank you, Buddy Rowe. Yeah, I'm still watching. And, hey, just so you know, the music we're playing, I've not even listened to it yet, but there's a fantastic, streamer out there, Harris Heller.
Harris Heller?
He is a lot of the stuff we play on the show, because we got to watch copyright and shit, or otherwise we play, whatever. But he makes all this like lo-fi beats and like synthwave and stuff, free copyright use. It's made for streamers, and it's good stuff, so I use it here on the show. He did like a Christmas lo-fi playlist, an album. And that's what we're playing tonight. And I've not listened to it, so I don't know if it sucks or whatever. But, Jay. What have I listened to all week, though? Oh yeah, I'll come to that. I've been listening to the. You guys know the Cisco on hold music?
Cisco.
It's our on hold music from the station.
Yeah.
Yeah, I learned it on guitar. I found some
Oh, you did?
loops of it online. An hour.
An hour loop? Oh, yeah. Thank you for calling. Are you going to do this for an hour?
Anyway, yeah. But anyway, Jay, I need you to explain this record album a little bit for me, please.
This was one I picked up about a month ago. A band called Heaven. And I knew nothing about them whenever I picked it up. And the record store owner, who actually knows a lot about metal music, told me Ronnie James Dio used to be the front man in this band, which he was wrong.
He's wrong. He's wrong.
That was Heaven and Hell, but that didn't have anything to do with me buying it or not. But I bought it across the back. And so we were doing some reading on them before the show. So they're from Sydney, Australia. They only put 3 U.S. albums out. This was one of them. Self-titled record. And the lead singer, I'm guessing it's on this record, the original lead singer, was slated to be the next frontman of AC/DC when Bon Scott died.
Is that right?
So, yeah, so that's kind of a little trivia.
Okay. Well, it wasn't bad.
That's cool.
Wasn't great either.
It wasn't great, but I was kind of impressed with this, to be honest. I thought this was going to be way more cornball than what it was.
Supposedly in the late 70s, they sounded a lot like AC/DC, and they were more commercial to what was kind of the metal scene.
The Angel needs some penicillin? Yeah. Yeah. Most of them do. Steve, tell me about this that popped up. I don't remember you bringing this over before.
You said play some jazz.
We not played any jazz at this point.
This was kind of a... This was more world music. Really, this guy, Big Black, he's an African... he's a conga player, I believe. Yeah, African Congo drums. And this had a really cool kind of Afro-Cuban sound to it.
Cuban B!
It was, it's really good.
I enjoyed that. It's a little, had a little avant-garde kind of tip.
It's on Uni.
It's on Uni. Who's on Uni? What happened?
It's
Huh.
cool.
Black play conga drums. Steve Fever 2020. Quote of the day.
Oh, you guys.
Oh man. Here's another one you pulled out. I made this. We were talking about this earlier in the chat when we played this over on twitch.tv/Grown Man Record Night.
Yeah.
Please go follow. Soundgarden's Down on the Upside. Killer record. Really enjoy this record. This is like a modern reissue, I assume.
Yeah, it's 2016 180 gram reissue of the 1996 album.
Whoa, James Ferraro says he has a live Heaven promo album recorded for KBFH. No way, that's crazy. But this is
It's a good follow-up to Super Unknown. It's not as good as Super Unknown, I don't think. But I mean, I just don't listen to it enough to know how good it is.
This is how I explained it. Oh my God, I just said that, Mr. Bizarro, right before we went on the air. Right by the beach, boy.
Yep.
Lord have mercy. But this is how I described that album. When the album came out, I was salty and being a shitty kid of the fact that it was not Bad Motorfinger or Super Unknown. And so fuck this album, right? And then, lo and behold, 20 years later or whatever, I find it in a Goodwill on CD for like $1. So I pick it up and put it in the CD player, and I'm like, what in the hell is wrong with you? It's a great record. And I shit on this stuff for the longest time. I did not shit on it, but I'm like, well, I mean, if I'm going to listen to Soundgarden, I'm going to listen to... And sure, true. I don't like how there's a gap. But,
Fall into the gap.
But yeah, you know what I mean. I just all the King Biscuit Flower Hour. Wow, nice. Shit on sound. You know, I grew up in the '90s though, dude. Like, I mean, I graduated high school in '95, so like Nirvana, Soundgarden, Alice in Chains, Pearl Jam, and I hated Pearl Jam for the longest time.
I've always been drawn to operatic voices.
Sure.
And Cornell certainly had that operatic voice, so I was drawn to Soundgarden. And I wasn't as young as you at the time, so.
I always thought it was funny because Soundgarden would say, like, as quick as anybody, like, we got lumped into this grunge thing, but we're just like a 70s hard rock band that came out in the 90s. But people are like, oh, you're from Seattle, so you're grunge. And like, no, we're just kind of like a hard rock band.
Right.
But whatever. If you want to buy the records, sure. But yeah. Yeah, oh, dude, like Pearl Jam, when I was in high school, I was like, Pearl Jam ain't nothing but fucking glam rock with a flannel shirt on, man. And I listen to Pearl Jam now, and I'm like, that's ridiculous. Tons of great records.
Yeah.
You know, so. But I was a Nirvana kid, so everything should be like punk rock and like stripped down. And it's like, you mean Pearl Jam plays guitar solos? Pfft, get out of here.
Because they can.
Yeah, because I can. Yeah. I realized we'd been pretty light on the. Hey, what's up, Bo? Saw Nirvana at a hole in the wall at a teen club in Olympia, 88, 89. Dude, that is so awesome, man. Yeah, Pearl Jam aged well. I think that's the thing. Is a lot of bands age much better than other ones.
They could have done without that remake of that stupid 50s song. Oh, where.
Oh yeah, I don't like that.
What the hell? So you said play something funky.
We ain't played any funk at this one. Oh, almost dropped the whole record. Ooh.
And I decided to play this Captain Sky, Concerned Party #1. This is the
I don't
one,
have this one.
This came out in 1980. I think the one you have came out in 78. This is the one that came out after that.
Mine was much more funk. This had a little.
Yours is
disco?
like The Adventures of Captain Sky.
The Adventures of Captain
I
Sky.
have that one as well. But this one's a little more.
And that one may have had some hints of disco. This was
That's
much
good.
more disco. Oh, nice gatefold. You don't get a good, mostly text
Jam-a-lot.
gatefold. What's it say at the top?
Super Cunt Jam-a-lot.
Super cum. What does that say?
Bubblegum.
Bubble gum. All right. Super cum, bubble gum, whatever. This was a dig of the week for me last week, and that's the first record I will say. Captain Sky, The
Let me
Adventures.
say something real quick.
Let's get into it, Steve.
Before you go further.
All right.
I had another choice to play a funk record, and I should have played this because
We played this recently, though, hadn't we?
we might have, and I only brought it because I wanted to shout out to Kenji Brown, who's a guy that I've been told I'll be jamming with in studio fairly soon once we get all of our shit together. But I think he's had some health
wait a
issues.
minute.
He's had some health issues and has not been able to like come to rehearsals. But he was the guitarist for Rose Royce
Yes.
and a funky ass guitarist. Rose Royce. Their name was chosen, I guess, by the managers because they needed a band to play music for the Car Wash soundtrack.
Oh, yeah.
So they decided to
I do
make
have
the
that. It's my
band
first record.
name like a car, like
Oh,
Rose
that
Royce.
sounds- Okay.
But I didn't know this, but the Undisputed Truth is actually the band, the Rose Royce band with a different group of singers and stuff.
Is that right?
And
Okay.
yeah, Kenji plays on this album as well, which I thought was really cool.
Yep. Oh, Steve, I'm getting something in my ear here. Okay. Well, we had it all set up, but it didn't go. Folks, we apologize. We have breaking news at this hour that we did miss earlier in the program.
This just in.
Earlier in the program, we did miss a donation.
We did?
Michael Cron donated $10, and for some reason the alert didn't go off like it was supposed to, and I apologize. Somebody said that, and I didn't know. I just got the email.
Proofs in the graphics.
The proofs. Cron, baby, thank you so much. We're gonna have to do. Let's finish an absinthe.
Tell him to try to see if he can get it to go through again.
Yeah, if you could just put 30, 40, 50 more bucks in there just to make sure it trips the alarm. I don't know if it's Canadian or oh, I had the graphic up for a long time. That's what it was. But to make up for it, here's what we're gonna do.
There's not a lot left.
We've been saving this for a long.
Look.
We've been saving this for a long time.
Look. That's it.
Chat was
I could
covering.
top it
Okay.
with some vodka.
Sure.
You sure?
Yeah. Okay. Jesus Christ.
You want vodka or rum with that?
Vodka, no rum. I don't fuck with rum. So, to make up for this, we're going to make ourselves sick because we've got a little absinthe left that we've been saving for. Yes, Scotty, it's absinthe. Hold on. Boom. There we go. We're gonna take because the absinthe only hold up. The absinthe only covers that much of the glass, and that's kind of a shit thing.
It's really absinthe is 135 proof.
It's 135, and Steve's gonna top that with vodka, and so we're gonna wrestle when this is over with.
I should layer it.
I am a blue belt under the Hoist Gracie system. I just want to throw that out there.
Last time I drank absinthe, can you guess?
January 2nd, 1980.
Oh yeah,
No.
Yeah.
24.
no, the night. That's true.
The night Chicago died.
The night me and the fiance got engaged, you had left some absinthe over here,
Oh,
Yeah.
right. It's
and
up
I was
there.
like, well, you know what? I'm taking this, and because I knew I was going to propose, so I took it with me, and I was like, I'll buy Steve some more fucking absinthe, but I'm taking absinthe with us
I
to
hope
the.
this doesn't make me puke.
It will. That's
Come
all
on,
right.
we're not gonna sing this time,
Here's
Mom.
to
Love you.
Michael Cron.
Here's to Michael Cron.
Michael Cron.
I'm stealing some of your vodka.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty good combination.
Oh, that's real good.
That's good.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's good.
Here's a
That could be a problem.
Here's a comment you only ever hear from just certified alcoholics. You guys ever mixed absinthe with vodka? That shit's pretty fucking good.
Dude, you got enough.
You will never hear that at
It
your.
makes your absence go long.
Got enough nicotine in this cooler here? I love it. I love it so much.
Give me a vape that's got stuff in it. No, like a nicotine vape.
Okay.
It's got stuff in it.
Nicotine stuff. Because mine tastes like butthole. Didn't know the connection between the Undisputed Truth and Rolls. Yeah, me either,
Yeah,
dude.
I didn't know it either until how did I find this out? I was doing some research on Kenji because I wanted to learn more about him before I actually met him, and now I'm feeling like I'm going to be like a super fan going there with records saying, "Will you please sign my record?" Because I'm really impressed with the guy's chops. You know,
Absolutely.
He's a funky ass guitarist.
This was a dig of the week from last week. Spent a little change on this. I don't know if you guys saw this. Pile Driver, Stay Ugly. I love this shit, man.
I'm that same outfit.
It was it's absurd, almost kind of Gwarish in a way. It's like Canadian Gwar in the thrash speed metal kind of way. Dude told me like this guy, this was a 30. I'll be crass, $30 LP. But he said the guy never played his records, traded in like a whole collection. This is the one I told you about last week, Metal Theologian. I said I'm not going to tell you what it is, and I said since you've been stealing stuff out of my wheelhouse, I'm going to take something out of your wheelhouse. And that's it. Pile Driver, baby.
Ugly.
And I love it. And I spent money on it, and I love it. I was on vacation. I
good.
love it.
It's good.
It's absurd. It's an original press. Cobra Records. Yeah. Kick-ass. Fake band. Yeah, we talked about that last week.
Band.
Yeah, the dude, he recorded it all, and like it was just really like a studio thing they did. It's almost like a comic book project of,
So it's like Porcupine Tree was a fake band at first.
yeah, sort of. It's it's a terrific cover, and I saw that, and I thought I think either I've heard Metal Theologian or Chromium Dioxide talk about this, and I was like, it just looks like something, and I'm like, you know what? I'm on vacation. This seems like it's something. And I think I paid $30 for this, and I think it's more than that. Especially in this kind of shape, it's more than that. So it's worth it.
The Lord of Abomination.
And it's absurd. Absurd. 86. I think you're talking about doing a best of 86, Metal Theologian.
Get it in there.
Yeah. That may be up there for a best of 86. I'm gonna wager
86.
you on that one.
That's the year I graduated college.
Oh my lord. That's the year 11 people in my family died. Dead ass serious.
Are you serious?
No cap. No cap.
Your grandmother died that year?
My grandmother, my grandfather.
Didn't you find your grandmother?
I found my grandmother dead. Hadn't affected me at all.
Why am I laughing? Because I'm laughing because you're laughing, Jay.
It's funny now. Death's funny if you got the right circumstances. You ever beat a clown to death with a sack of oranges? That shit's funny. That shit's fucking funny. There's no other way. You beat a clown to death with a sack of oranges, that shit's fucking funny. I mean, I'm not the mayor of comedy. I'm the mayor of comedy. But it's funny. You know what I mean?
Woo! Yeah.
Woo!
That last shot did me good.
Steve's gonna throw up the sink again. Where have you been holding this record before?
I don't know. I came across. I was like, oh, I forgot I had.
I've
this.
never heard of this. I've never seen
So
this.
this is
I didn't know
some-
you own this.
Like space rock, prog rock band called Polyphony. This is from 1972, I believe. And
No, it was 11. Some fringy people in my family, but for sure 11 people.
really,
I was so used to. This is where I came. If you guys know my fascination with like Bob Eubanks and how he wears Botany 500 suits, part of that was because me and my cousins got all super into suits and like makers of suits and shit. Because that year, everybody in my family died.
wow.
So you had to have a suit for the
So you had to have a
funeral and
suit,
stuff.
yeah.
And we'd be going and be like, hey, what you got? And he's like, I got this Gant. And I'm like, oh yeah, nice Gant suit. Botany 500, motherfucker.
like
and it
all
was
the
like,
game show hosts.
and I knew which funeral homes had like a couple of arcade machines for kids. One right up here in Artsdale.
You knew all that shit.
Had Centipede and Asteroids.
I hope they
Yeah.
get buried at this other.
That's
place.
what I would start saying. After 7 or 8 fucking funerals, you start saying, I hope they get done in at Cumbie and Archdale, because they got that sweet ass arcade. And Mayberry ice cream, right next door.
Yeah.
I mean,
awesome.
literally right next door.
That's like a festival.
That's what I'm saying.
Death festival
I hope more of my family die so we can have some more fun.
and ice cream.
Without fun.
So let's
I'm
get back to
sorry.
this record for a second.
We're happy to stop.
So, interesting thing about this record. Well, someone actually commented, and I think they summed it up. They said, "Try to imagine a band whom, upon hearing Emerson, Lake and Palmer's Tarkus for the first time, indulges in heavy amounts of mescaline and drops in the studio to have a go at it."
Okay.
But the most interesting thing is, show the cover again.
Okay, let's do it.
It says the cover art was done by this woman who worked at Sun Records.
Oh,
She would listen to the
the Sun Records?
yeah.
Okay.
She would listen to the master tape, then meditate over it, waiting for the vision of what she thought the cover art should look like. That was how she always did it. This art won several awards.
That's heady, man. Speaking of which, who can tell me what... I did this automatically earlier. Who can tell me...
Who tells me?
Who tells me what movie is this from? I'll give you a hint. The Cannon Group. Okay.
Okay. So
Boom! Michael Cron.
Golden Globus.
No, yep. Michael Cron's already got it.
American Ninja.
American Ninja. Fucking right, dude. I watched American Ninja 1 and 2 in the last week.
I'm sure you did.
That is exactly right. That was quick as fuck, dude.
That's funny.
Oh my god. That is so funny. All right, Steve. Let's bust through these. We got to bust through these.
What we got? Oh, so then was a little Led Zeppelin. This is Led Zeppelin's 3. This is the
Never heard of them.
This is the luxury issue that
Yeah, we
came out
played.
a few years ago. We played the companion side that had this kind of fun song that you don't hear often. What is that song?
Immigrant song.
Somebody's farm. Oh, Jennings Farm Blues. It's weird. It's
So what's on the bonus stuff on this?
It's basically kind of a rockier version of Braun Your Stomp.
So what is the bonus disc for these people that may not know, and that includes me?
For this
I
one?
can, yeah, like what is?
They're
like,
just other
alternate takes.
alternate takes, and there's a couple of, like, I know in one of the bonus, I don't know if this one has anything. This one has Key to the Highway, which is, I think instead of, well, no, that was on 4, but it's doing that, but he's singing Key to the Highway, which is kind of cool. I mean, but all this stuff has been issued before, but now it's just.
So none of that is unreleased. It's just
I don't
alternate
think,
versions or whatever.
I don't think anything was unreleased.
Okay.
It might have come out on some, box sets years before on CD. Maybe the first time on vinyl.
This is not. You are not a Tanaka. An album that Steve mentioned. I don't think we've ever played before the show. This is always a post-show record because it's kind of trippy and all that kind of stuff. Aphex Twin, I Care Because You Do. Holy Lord, I love this record so much. I love Richard D. James so much. This is a reissue from probably 2014 or 2013. Warp Records.
I think
2012.
I think like for before the show, Aphex Twin, I would go with Come to Daddy.
I almost played that.
A little more psychotic.
Yeah, it's a little more glitchy though, and I thought that may turn some people off. This had a little more kind of low key groove, kind of a back and forth kind of groove, rather than something that was that may run people off. But
All right, where are you going?
Oh, we got DJ Thunder in here. Yeah.
You can run off, but where are you going?
Quote of the day. You can run off, but where are you going? No, the quote of the day, folks. Let me just tell you this. I have a new quote of the day. This is a new thing.
Have you said it yet?
4 or 5 times. We have we love the guys at the Found Footage Festival because we collect tapes over here. I don't know if you guys are into VHS tapes. I don't know if I mentioned that before.
We talked about that.
We talked about that?
Suitcase right
Okay, suitcase of tapes. But they've started this thing. It's a really cool thing you can do. If you're bored as fuck, let me tell you something you can do. Go over to YouTube. You type in IMG as an image, like IMG, and then 4 random numbers. And what ends up coming up in your search is people that, if you're like on your iPhone, if your mom's on her iPhone, and they record grandbaby's first Christmas.
It's this image 4, 5,
Boop.
8, 8.
Boop, and she accidentally hits share and goes to YouTube. There's going to be a YouTube video of
That picture.
grandbaby's first Christmas, and the video that grandma took, and it's going to be on YouTube. So the Found Footage guys have started this thing where you just look up these IMGs, what they call them. And Jay has found an IMG.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah. Yeah, that's how we found that. It's IMG and 4 random numbers.
Yep.
You can find the craziest shit. And Jay has found one that we're going to play here in a little bit.
Okay.
That'll knock your socks off. I'm just going to tell you. And the last record we played tonight, folks, speaking of Jay, Foo Fighters, Wasting Light, series of 10-inch records. Is that what?
No, they're 12.
They're 12, but they're on 45. 12 is 45. 12-inch records, but
Side A, so it's the first 3 tracks.
the first 3 tracks, which are side A, at 45.
Okay.
2011 record. Is this a reissue? Or is this a
No,
20?
it's an OG.
This is an OG 2011. Is this the one you purchased that was?
Just Yeah, it's beat up, so I took it.
It was
back,
beat up,
and
you
then
took it
couldn't
back,
find it for, like,
finally
5
got it
years,
again.
yeah.
Okay. No, it's not the period video, straight up. All right, before we get to Dig of the Week,
But we could maybe play that.
let me see if I can. Okay, let me try something here. I got to do some finagling. Steve, tell us a story. You got something to talk about? Talk about something. Because I
We're
got.
playing marbles right now.
Yeah, we're gonna play marbles. Get ready for some marbles, folks. And for this marbles will be Aaron Griffin's not in here, I don't think, but he gave us 2
Do
album
I need to tell a
codes.
story still?
Yeah, go ahead.
So usually around the holidays, I try to do something creatively that's holiday oriented, just because I'm a musician and I've always been busy during the holidays singing
Oh, you're busy, baby.
something for somebody. But I think this year I'm going to maybe put together a compilation. I've invited one of my friends to come over and sing Christmas in the Trenches, because he's really, it's this really cool, like, World War I song about
Did you just say World War One?
World War I.
World War One?
But he's going to come over and sing that. And it kind of kicked my brain into thinking I should reach out to some people, and even my wife and I will remake some stuff I've done years past. But now that she's learned ukulele, it might take on a new little twist.
Okay. Whoa. This is still moving. I was trying to make this full. It's fine.
End of story.
It's fine. Good job, Steve. Thanks for that. Jesus Christ. I wish we could just. Can we just rewind that and use that for the rest of the show? Jesus Christ. It's amazing what you get when you tell people to fill time, for fuck's sake. All right, look. I feel like this is not. All right, let's go to race. Boom. Make sure that's scrolling. Okay, here we go, folks. I don't know about the holiday tracks. And I know I'm kind of blocking it, but I'm not going to move my camera over because you know why? Fuck you guys. That's why. So if you do a exclamation point vote with a number, we will use that track. The most votes for this track gets the vote, and we'll run that track. Or if I just see something that I'll let it scroll. I got pee so bad. Oh man, so much pee everywhere. Should I do the?
Can we get that on the show?
Yeah, we can get that. Let's do this. Let's do this. While you guys are voting, go fucking pee, dork. No, I got a bottle down here. This is that. You guys hear when we talked about
talked about it.
Steve being on the news story about getting robbed? Let me zoom this in. I'm gonna let everybody vote.
I love
first.
the lower third. The lower third is.
That's why I wanted the. I have this thing about second line supers.
Second line super, yeah.
Mike Miller loves hot dogs. Jerry Davis let a dog bite him. Whatever. It's the second line of the super.
And here we go.
And this is Steve's second line super.
Steve Jones, motel room invaded.
Look at that. Look at this. Look at that hair.
Look at that beard. Not a gray hair to be found. That's probably like year 2000 maybe, or 1999.
Man.
I just come off of 3 Emmy Award nominations and 1 victory.
Man, that's crazy.
Looks like you've been smoking grass.
I was just raping my first homeless guy at that point. That's crazy. It's crazy to think about how time moves on like that.
Time passages.
Man.
Oh,
All right.
that's funny.
I know, that's why I said it, Steve. Fuck. What are we working on here? All right. Let's see what tracks. Who voted for what? Oh, we got 2 for Love Is in the Air. Track 54. Man, you folks are just feeling that. Somebody's trying to get lucky. That's what I'm feeling. Boom. Here we go.
What are we doing?
Love Is in the Air. Little race.
What number is that?
Number 54.
What program am I supposed to open here?
What?
Oh, here we go.
What is it?
What?
What is it?
Exclamation point
Now-
play.
Yeah, exclamation point play. Especially if you're on.
Exclamation point play. Get in there, y'all.
Come on.
Are we gonna give away a prize tonight? We got a code to give away.
Yeah, we need to.
You can grab my sack.
No. We got an album code.
Okay.
You will have your choice. One of these bands I wasn't super familiar with. I don't think.
Michael familiar. No.
No.
Have you done that yet?
Which one do you got? Oh yes. Abacus has sent us some codes.
Oh.
We sent Abacus some codes a couple of weeks ago, and he sent us some.
Coding it out.
Very nice guy.
But we have Fit for a King from The Path and Painkiller by Judas Priest. So you have your choice. If you win this one,
Oh, you have your choice.
yeah, Fit for
What
a
are the
King.
choices?
Fit for a King from The Path, which I'm not really familiar with, or Painkiller by Judas Priest. Let's go, folks.
Painkiller's the one, Jay.
Let's get it stretched out. Let's go. Let's get it stretched out. Woo! Tall, baby. 11 participants.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's get in here. All right, let me go back to the boom. Here we go. We're going to race it out. We're starting it up. Good luck, nobody but me. If I get the code, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fucking keep it. And y'all ain't getting nothing. You like it? It's America. That's how shit fucking works. Metal Theologian. I don't like it.
No, he's not. No.
Get him off.
He's not.
Get him off it. Mr. Bizarro! Making a strong run. Like he's got a pair of Flicks Fit jeans. Like he's got a pair of Flicks Fit jeans. Like he's got a pair of Flicks Fit jeans. Like he's got a pair of flick. Look at this guy running a line. I think he's got a line picked out, like a motocross racer.
I think he worked on it.
Yeah, this is over the whoop-de-woos. Pretty slick.
Oh, look at that move.
Right by
Look at that move.
Right by it.
Look
No
at that
problem.
move.
No problem.
This guy's got all the.
No
he
problem.
ran this course.
No.
He ran this course on his time off.
This is when you put your work in Monday through Thursday. This is what happens when you put your setback.
Nope, not much of a
Setback.
setback. Not much of a setback.
Boom! Look at that speed. Off it. Let's see if he lands it. Oh
He
no!
landed! He's out!
He moosed it.
Wizard of Video
Wizards.
Games! He made it.
Boom! Round the horn, but look at here. Zep Pearl out the other end. Holy shit, Vance. Vance is going to run. Look at here. Zep Pearl out the other end. Holy shit, Vance. Everybody thinks when we go to this game, the audio gets all fucked up. It's like, no, it's Steve running his phone around the microphone. Being a wise guy.
Weisenheimer.
Vance. Oh.
Oh, look at this!
Oh!
Look at that!
Passed. No, what is? Whoa, that's aimbot.
Oh, back and forth. We gotta. It's gonna be a tight finish. It's gonna be a tight finish. Look at this!
No!
Oh!
Just sailed past.
Oh, right to the victory!
Oh my
what
gosh!
a finish! What a finish! What a finish!
Wow!
That was great.
Oh my god!
That was really, really cool.
Oh my god!
Way to go, Vance.
It's not official. Fuck that.
Oh, it's official.
No.
He's in. Look at his picture.
Russia.
I
Yeah.
like the shirt.
Yeah. Look at the shirt.
I need to get one of those.
Rushing into the pink like a JV cheerleader. Wait, are we still on? Hello? Vance!
That was a great run. I mean,
What a
even
run.
the dramatic. Who had the lead for so long?
Holy shit. That is nuts. Yeah, Wizard was robbed. Oh my God. What a
You got to make that jump.
man.
You got to stick the landing.
GG's, man. Straight up GG's. GG's in the chat. But, hey, Vance, message me up. I'll send you a DM if you want. I probably have Painkiller. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Or if you don't have it digitally, you're probably going to Wax if you want it digitally. The other one is Fit for a King by The Path that Aaron has offered up, man. Man, yeah, that's one of the best races we've ever done, man. That's top racing business right there. Holy Lord. All right, let's get into Dig of the Week. Steve.
Oh, we haven't done that yet?
No. We're just getting started, baby. We're sitting at the tippy top of the mountain, and we're only halfway up.
All right, where's Jay? Jay should be in. Hey, Jay!
Jay ain't got nothing.
I have something for Jay.
Oh,
Jay, where are you?
I gotta pee real bad.
Tell Jay to get in here. Oh, sorry, Jay.
Well, you sit here and let Jay sit there, and I'll pee on it.
Why you gotta pee?
Cause I'm an older gentleman.
Hey, question.
Yep.
Do you have either or any of these?
Neither.
Are you serious?
Neither. I don't
Okay. I'm gonna let Jay make a pick. So Jay, come over here. So I was out digging, and I came across a couple things that I already had, but I knew that maybe you or Mike did not have, and so I went ahead and picked them up, and I've got two here. The first is Dave Brubeck Quartet. Oh, he screwed this up. I was gonna bring in the tight camera, but I don't know where it is.
I don't know, Steve. I'm new to this.
Anyway, we'll just show it this way.
I'll show it.
So it's Dave Brubeck's Countdown, Time in Outer Space. Another great record for the quartet from that whole era. This is on Columbia Records, 3i, 6i. So you can choose between that or if Jimmy Smith's Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf on the Verve. And it's on the black and silver Verve. I have both of these, and I'm very happy with them. I love this. Both those records are great.
Okay.
I didn't know what to think of just the title of Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf is a play, and I was like, oh, it's some kind of weird play thing. No, it's good. It's really, really good.
My favorite movie.
You can have this one.
So Mike's going to take the Verve Black and Silver Jimmy Smith album, and Jay's going to take the Dave Brubeck Quartet. Do you have any digs?
I got VCLT.
Okay, let me go ahead and just finish my digs then.
Okay.
That's for you.
Next is I've got a Mother's Finest album. I think this is from
Here, you
1980.
sit here.
So this was maybe right after Another Mother Further,
Another mother further away.
which is I grew up on that record. For some reason, that's the only Mother's Finest record I had for years and years and years. I got it in high school. This is also very, very good. A little more. I don't think it's as good. It doesn't rock as much as Another Mother Further. I was hoping that the camera one would be up right here for me to pop up, but it's not. How do I do
Hit
that?
F2. And then hit the arrow.
Okay.
Arrow right.
Arrow right.
Hotkeys, baby.
So yeah, Mother's Finest. This is called Iron Age, from I believe it's 1980. No, 1981.
All right.
Next, this is actually a new reissue that came out recently. I think maybe not.
up.
I don't remember.
Still had a beer.
This is Parliament's Up for the Downstroke. It's one of the.
Oh, I don't have that one.
It's an earlier Parliament record. So it's more of that transition of Funkadelic to Parliament. So kind of stoked to pick that up. I got this. I think it was the day after Record Store Day last week. Another one I picked up that day at Underdog is Radiohead's Pablo Honey.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I'm kind of jealous of that.
Yeah. Kind of excited to get me a copy of that.
I'm surprised at the...
No, I got this at Ed McKay.
I'm surprised at the number of people in the VC that shit and take pride in shitting on
Have a seat.
Radiohead.
Have a seat.
I don't like it.
You don't want to sit there?
I don't like it.
You feel uncomfortable sitting there?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Mike said he feels very uncomfortable sitting in the chair that I normally have to sit in.
I don't like that.
So he's just going to stand there.
It kind of feels like mowing my own grass. I don't like that.
Last but not least, I was into these guys back in college. I saw them in concert. Loved it. But I had them on cassette. But recently I've picked up two, and this is the third X album. I believe this is their second album.
Wow. You got 3 of these.
I now have 3 Under the Big Black Sun. This is on Elektra. So I guess this is their first major label album from 1982.
Because you got one of
So
the
that
ones...
was my freshman year in college. So they were probably touring this album when I saw them.
And one of those you got off of Fat Possum, right?
I got one off Fat Possum.
Which is crazy.
So, but I was happy to pick those up. I actually picked up twice as many, but I decided to cut it in half because I didn't want to bring 8, 9, 10 records over here.
Well, like I said, next week we may have a special guest. That's what I'm hearing. But, folks, look at what I got. A couple of days ago, Tuesday, Wednesday? Let me find the graphic.
Hey,
Boom. Stretch. Oh, I can stretch. Got a little VCLT.
Don't open it yet.
Oh, well, music off. Thank you, bud. Boom. VCLT from the who doesn't, I mean, Jesus Christ, nobody has to send us yet, but let alone our mod. Shane does not have to send us stuff, but he felt so inclined to do so, and I've been keeping this for days. So it's tough to keep a box like this and not bust it out. So let me pull out some. I got my keys in here. I should use Steve's keys. We've got a Steve's keys graphic somewhere. I'm going to pre-open it. I think Steve went out for his urinalysis. I'm going to pop the seal without actually checking out what it is. In a time where we're celebrating mods and all they do for the community here on Twitch. Get some hype in the chat for the mods. Banning sons of bitches that come in here talking all stupid and shit. God bless the mods. I've got it open. I'm still not looking. So we're waiting on Steve to urinate. So we'll be back in about 45 minutes. What's that? You hear that, Jay? It sounds like a horse going to the bathroom. Did somebody dump a 5-gallon bucket of water out on the patio? Steve may have some blow that he's not sharing. I'm gonna be honest. There's some noise.
Ready for the second half of the show.
There's some noises. Oh, a VCLT box opener we could sell on the site. Yeah, like just an 80s. Hey, look, man, my my dad was a grocery manager for like 30 years, and he always carried those old school, a lot of times with products on them, the old case cutters. Had the razor blades, but they'd have the logos and all this stuff. He always keep one in the shirt pocket. We do a Grown Man Record Night case cutter for popping open VCLT or records.
Sell them.
That's what we're talking about. Putting them on the site. Dave just had the idea. I'll give you 0.4% of the profits. Yeah, I've still got a bunch of those. That's a great idea, dude. Little GMRN little case cutter. Yeah. Sounds like a cow pissing on a flat rock. Dude. Let me tell you let me tell you something. I worked with this old dude when I ran the for folks that are fans of professional wrestling. I was the number one. I worked for Arby's for a long time, which a lot of you know. But I ran the Arby's in the Greensboro Coliseum. The Greensboro Coliseum's known for having Starrcade 83, 85. How many? 84, 85. A lot of the NWA wrestling matches back in the day. But anyway, when I worked there, I worked with this old guy. And he had some of the funniest sayings, like it's slicker than owl shit out there. But another thing he would say is, and he was an old like Christian man, so I would never think this out of him. But he'd say, "Hang on, man, I'll be right back. I gotta piss like a double-cunted cow on a flat rock." And I'd say, "Oh, what? Gotta piss like a double-cunted cow on a flat rock?" All right, Steve, come on. We got to open this VCLT.
I'm coming.
It's only like 2 o'clock in the morning. We're holding up 20 people on the internet from having their weekend now. All right. So I got these... Whoa. Holy Lord. That was everything that was in the box.
What?
No. I really did think that for a second. I did see this.
That should be pretty funny.
A gift for you. Hi GMRN. Enjoy your gift. Happy holidays from Shane Rocky. Oh, that's the gift receipt. This is the actual. All right, here we go. I love how these do this. That feels good. That feels good. Oh shit!
Oh Lord!
How many times have I talked about it? This is why mods are so crucial for a channel. Just in tune and know what the fuck is going on. I'll say it, and this is quote of the day. Shane, in tune and on time. The Orville Peck Pony album. Holy Lord. I've talked about this so much, and I've passed on it so many times for no reason other than I'm stupid. And I see something used, and I'm like, oh, but this won't be here next time. And then I just keep passing. And I love this record. I've streamed it. I've talked about it. I run my mouth. It's one of those where I'm like, you guys gotta all go pick up this record. And I don't own the record. Such an awesome record. One of my favorite records, especially a favorite record that's not a rock record, in the past 5
It's
years.
like a 2020 pick.
It was an album of the year last year.
last year.
For country. It was,
okay.
it was the album of the year for country.
Yeah.
And me and the fiance have streamed it, chilling in the living room, and just big fans of this in general. Holy Lord, man! Thank you so much, Shane. Shane, you don't have to do shit like this, but god damn it, man! Sub Pop 2019. What a kick-ass record! That's going on numero uno right after the break on twitch.tv/GrownManRecordNight. If you're not following, I will get Shane to ban you if you're not following. I'm gonna be honest. Now's the time. I mean, it's the hour of our discontent, Steve. If you're not following, you're getting banned. Boom. It's as simple as that. It's a pretty easy scenario here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kick ass though. But Shane, that's
I love your cooler.
happy holidays, man. All right, let's take us. Okay, look. You know, I had some commercials loaded for the show tonight.
Yeah, right.
But Jay, I talked about doing that IMG thing.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to do this IMG instead of the commercials.
Okay.
It's about 2.5, 3 minutes long. So we're going to watch this and come back with the Soda Speak and Chip Chats. What are we doing, Soda Speak?
I tell you, we've got a soda that I'm not sure we might have done it, but
I think so.
I've got in this
Whoa,
cooler.
whoa!
I've got in this cooler a serving suggestion that
Okay.
we're gonna. I'm gonna bring back my mixologist skills to make us a drink.
Okay,
So you gotta come back and check that out.
cool. Let me. I'm gonna stop this guy. Boom. Get out of here. Boom. I'm taking this full screen. Oh, get out of that. I don't need you. All right. So everybody stay tuned here for Grown Man Record Night, and we're gonna come back with Soda Speak and Chip Chat here in just a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
And I got some snacks to go along with the chips for Chip Chat.
Yeah. Are they ready?
Yeah, they're coming out.
Oh,
Hot
good.
and fresh, baby. Ooh-wee! And I can smell them. Here we
We
go.
also have a chip.
Oh, we got a chip. We got a rogue chip. All right. So stay tuned here on a live episode of Grown Man Record Night. Watch this video. I'm telling you, this will blow your mind. Listen to the whole thing. This guy has it absolutely going on. And actually, I can't take this full because you'll just be able to see the. You'll just be able to see the.
Check this out. The top's got a little. So I can make 4 drinks here.
Hang on.
What are you mixing?
What are you mixing? Hold on.
You'll see.
What? Does this not look? You'll be able to see us during the break. So, all right.
That's all right.
Oh, you're gonna blow it up.
Now listen, happy days are here again. Now, Big Murph, the surf, I call him Big Murph, he says we can go down to the surf. So I'm going down to the shrimp box. You know where the shrimp box is. Everybody knows where it is. Take out, I'm going to get the flounder Florentine. They'll put it in that box. They're going to take it back to my condo in Seaside. I'm a block from the beach. So I'm going to eat it. Then after I'm done, I'm going to take a walk up to the boardwalk, right? I'm going to take my harmonica with me. I'm going to take a pot, and I'm going to put it 6 feet away from me. And maybe I get $25 now. I'll play a lot of songs. Like I'll play some patriotic songs like this one. That's Battle Hymn of the Republic. So I'll play songs like that. Maybe if I get to $25, it'll pay for the flounder. All right, so now I can't play with the mask. You understand? I can't play with the mask. So I got to take the mask off to play the harmonica. Now, if the cops come and lock me up, I got bail money. I'll bail myself out. And then I'm going to watch all the Galvones walking up and down the boardwalk. Now, you don't realize how great the Jersey Shore is until someone or something takes it away from you, right? Happy days. Now, all the Galvones walking up and down. Now, look, I really don't want to see you down there, okay? Anybody that's friends with me on this book here, I don't want to see you down there because you don't like my stuff, you don't watch my stuff, you ignore me. I'm starting to get a little hurt. I'm hurting a lot, right? So if I see you, I'll put the mask back on because maybe you won't recognize me. I really don't want to see you, but don't deface me because this is all done in jest. I still love all of you, but I'll put the mask back on. You won't recognize me and you keep walking. You'll see the pot there. Don't take the money out of the pot. Okay, I might have to go to the men's room. Don't take the money out of the pot. Anyway, so now, I know a lot of you put a lot of bullshit on there. And who's putting their new living room on, who's putting Montagort on, who's putting a picture of their new car on. To me, that's all bullshit. Notice I'm saying shift, not what you think I'm saying, shift. Matter of fact, shift, I don't think he's going to jail unless somebody flips on him and says, yeah, he disclose, classified information, something like that. But that don't happen. I don't think he's going anyplace. But anyway, let's get back to the boardwalk. All right, so now I got the $25. I'm going to take it back home, and that'll pay for my flounder, right? So now, here's another thought I just had. I just had another thought. Why can't blondes make ice cubes? Blondes, they can't make ice cubes. Why? They can't comprehend the recipe. All right, listen. Have a nice day in the USA. Oh, one more thing.
What was it now?
Oh no.
All right.
So,
Folks, I hope you enjoyed that in lieu of our commercial break, which we normally do. That was, if you want to have some fun, go into YouTube and type IMG and just 4 random numbers and see what videos pop up. You'll find the craziest shit of all time. And that was an example. And I just want to actually the quote of the day, to be honest, is should make enough money to pay for our flounder. That's what I'm gonna start saying. Every time we get a little dono or something, well, it should be enough money to pay for our flounder. And seriously, on like a serious note, Steve,
yeah.
let's get some flounder, man. A little fried flounder, some coleslaw, hush puppies right now. Woo wee! That would hit right now. That would low key slap right now. And Steve just took off. I don't know what.
I'm right here. I had to rinse my shot glass because it tastes like absinthe.
Oh, I like that taste.
Not for this. Not for this at all.
All right, well, so we're doing a little soda speak thing.
If you recall last week,
yeah, I recall everything about last week.
this was
everything.
this was the soda we did.
Oh, I do remember this.
It's a craft soda from Lidl,
Yep, a Lidl soda.
coconut, and it got me thinking.
It was good.
Now it is a carbonated soda, which is not the best thing for mixer, but
No, I don't know. I drink like a teenage girl.
but I decided I wanted to try to make a drink, and I haven't tried it yet, so this is going to be new to me.
First time you, first time me.
So let's start. I know you don't like rum, but this drink screams rum to
Okay.
me. It's very tropical. So we're gonna put a couple of shots of Bacardi.
Is that 151, Steve? No, it's just regular Bacardi.
Regular.
Right? Regular Bacardi.
And we're also gonna use vodka because it seems to be the great mixer.
Yeah. Like 48's the great entertainer. That's a local joke.
And so
Nobody
now we're
else
gonna,
may get that. Dave may get that.
Make it interesting with just a little bit of triple sec.
Oh, you got some triple sec with no label? Did you make that yourself?
No, I just poured it out of a Hiram Walker's bottle.
Okay.
Not too much.
Whatever that means. I didn't understand any of that.
Just give that orange peel flavor. So let's take our soda.
Okay.
I know, like Justin Wilson.
Or that fat chick, Barefoot Contessa. Yeah.
So
I'd F them T's, if you know what I'm saying.
some of that. But last but not least, this is another. It's not a soda, but I picked it up when I was picking up sodas in the Hispanic.
Okay.
This might have been.
I don't see colors, Steve. I don't know
Looks like it's a Walmart clearance item.
what. Okay.
The soda, the soda company appears to be the name Boing,
Boing boing.
and it's a mango beverage. And I do need a paper towel here because I think I spilled most of the bottle on the floor.
There's one right there. Right there.
That's not enough.
Sharky, can we get a paper towel?
So I think we'll just pour the rest of this in here.
Okay.
So we've got mango, coconut,
Oh my God, look at your little area. It's
and
so perfect.
some.
Mango, coconut,
Thank you.
mango, coconut, rum, vodka, triple sec.
Yeah.
Is that really what we're talking about here?
That appears to be what we're talking about.
Was that bought off a Robbie Noodleman store? Merv, you are spot on, baby. An online depository.
It's my
More like
my mixing glass.
suppository. Can you show that off? Look at that. That's pretty cool, man. Where'd you get that?
I got a whole set.
Got a whole
White
set?
Album set. So here's our
Bitchin'.
serving tray.
I mean, it's wet. You kind of got my gaming
Hold
mouse.
this.
You kind of got my gaming mouse wet. I'm kind of irritated about it.
Come over here.
What is this?
Come over here.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, this seems dangerous. I got gaming equipment. I'm a pro gamer, and you're endangering my equipment. That's how I make a living. I make a living sniping motherfuckers.
Just don't move.
Now you're endangering the whole. I don't like this.
Look at this. This is perfect.
Oh, it's perfect for a disaster.
Look at this, dudes. Look at the.
It's a perfect disaster. Is what's
Look at
happening. I
that.
don't
That's a
know.
perfect pour. 4
I'm a
freaking drinks.
Watch out! Watch out! Drink.
It's empty.
That's what it was. Something felt like it was good doing this from the backside. I'm like, who was tilting the sumbitch?
Come here, Finn. Jay.
Sharky. She's now known as Sharky. Steve.
And there's, I've also
She's
put.
now known as Sharky.
I've also put a couple of mandarin orange pieces in each glass.
Okay.
Oh God!
Uh-oh.
Like straight liquor.
Liquor, I fucked her.
Oh God!
It does.
Let's hear it, Jay.
It does sort of smell like liquor, Steve. I'm not gonna lie.
No, that's not bad.
It tastes like 10 different kinds of
great.
liquor.
It's really, really good.
Yeah. Jay, do you need a tampon?
Oh no, that tastes like Kool-Aid, Jay. Oh, there's the liquor.
Oh, it's in there.
Oh, it's in there.
That's something you could actually serve as a shooter, really.
Yeah. It's shooter.
Shooter, I barely know her.
You want to play my pistol?
You name your pistol, bro?
I got I got an assault rifle too. We should play with them.
Well, there's some poison ivy and poison oak in the backyard. Just get wild. Get crazy.
Oh, I got a fence. There's a fence back there. We can shoot
We
on
could
it.
shoot that doghouse.
We can shoot. I got a doghouse and
I
a
saw it.
fence. We can
Yeah,
shoot it.
shotgun in the truck.
Go for
Do
it.
you really? Let's.
Sure.
All right, we're gonna shoot some stuff. That's pretty good.
That's very
I
good.
think if you
guys-
here we go.
I mean, that was the first attempt, but at this, yeah. Let's add.
If you everybody do that to their drink.
Put a dab of coconut in it.
Yeah,
That's what I taste is the coconut.
Right. I love it.
because it is good, but it's
It's milky.
it's a good first drink for the night. It meaning that it's a little bit strong, but the flavor is good.
I mean, it takes some tweaking. I was just doing this for
That's
the
it.
first time.
That's it. That's it.
It's really
You just
good.
needed one more cunt hair of fucking.
Is it the rum? Is it rum?
Rum vodka.
That's good, man.
It tastes the rum.
I mean, I'll
You
be
might
honest.
Taste the triple sec?
It is a summertime taste and drink.
Oh yeah. It's certainly a summer drink.
Well, I like a contrarian. Also, I should never.
It's also like a.
that.
It's also kind of like a holiday punch. Sometimes people serve holiday punches.
It's
like
true.
that.
Punch.
That's pretty good. I'm enjoying that though.
That's really good.
Yeah,
Well, we have a soda. We're still in soda speak.
that's right. Oh, you got a separate soda.
I have
than
a
this.
soda.
I thought this was going to be the soda.
My
The
fucking fever. God damn it.
the Boeing. I thought the Boeing was.
Well,
gonna
the
be-
Boeing. What an interesting.
Callback to the call boy.
Yamarse Boeing.
Bless you.
Do they have a phone number?
They're in Hecho in Mexico,
Oh,
Perfect.
No. Oh no.
but I don't think they don't have phone.
No,
That's racist.
'cause I would sing Feliz Navidad.
This does
Right
contain
now.
4% juice. That was pretty good. I wish I hadn't spilled most of it on your floor.
You know. There's a lot of children.
I can
spilled
bring
out
over.
there,
I can
too,
bring
so
over
it's
my
no real big
my
deal.
carpet cleaner tomorrow.
No, it's alright.
So we got Big Blue.
Oh yeah, I think we may have done
That's
this.
what I was saying. I think we may have done it, but I don't remember
You know why I remember this? Perhaps
because of Michael Leach.
I don't. We
I don't know
don't
who that
use
is.
The Boss Man.
Oh, that guy.
If you guys know the Boss Man from back in the old record night days, God bless him, moved away. He's like in elementary school when you got that good friend and then he moves away because his dad's in the military or whatever. Yeah, that was the Boss Man. Yeah, blue
My dad
number
was in the military.
blue number 5.
Yeah, it would put him into like a catatonic state.
This has a lot of caffeine in it, dude.
Does it?
57 milligrams for 20 fluid ounces. Big Blue. I guess it's the same company that does Big Red.
Yeah.
You know the Big Red
Yeah, oh,
brand? Big Blue.
I still think it's a cream soda like Big Red, and then just blue.
It looks like fucking Windex, and we'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
Which I mean, is it deterring me from trying it? No. I'll let you do the honors, Your Honor. Who wants their name on this tree back here? Let's get serious.
Somebody's been working on that.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes, BTS.
I gotta get some lights on it though. Next week we're gonna have some tinsel on the front of the desk.
Ain't that classy?
Oh, that's good. Tastes a
like
lot
that?
like Big Red.
Oh, you gonna Carl it?
No,
Please
not
Carl.
yet.
Alright. You suck it then. Ooh, I almost said a big word. You should be proud of me.
That is really good.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a
Like an ocean wave.
bubble gum, or for our folks that don't live in the United States, a guarana type taste. South America, that bubble gum is
Like-
guarana.
Well,
Using Monster.
Absolutely.
Chick-
You don't think guarana tastes like bubble gum?
Chickly?
Chicory?
No, not chicory.
It's a weird color. Jay
Chickle.
wanted.
Oh, Jay
It's what they make gum.
doesn't look like Coca-Cola.
No, because he's on the fucking.
Oh yeah,
thing, bro.
he's on the program.
Yeah.
Right, good job, Jay.
We're messing him up.
Program. Yeah, I've been on the program. I went like, dude, like ape shit last week, Thanksgiving, because you have
Sure.
to, because you're celebrating the harvest and vacation. This week, I think I've had 50 carbs this entire week.
Really?
Yeah, it's been nuts. I got the whole back.
That's retarded. And also,
Ah.
that doesn't make sense to normal humans. Nobody else
Yeah.
knows what that means.
Yeah, seriously,
So, are we
50
done?
carbs this week. Fuck no, we ain't done. That's good though. I like that. All right, boom. For chip chat, what do we want to do first? Did you bring it? You
Let's
want
do
to
our
do
chip.
You want to do the chip you brought?
Let's do our chip.
Let's do the chip.
All right.
You have
Upstairs.
put those in the.
I
Are they
already did, so you
Oh.
might want to switch swap.
switch spot what?
Well, anyway, take that plate with you. 'Cause I'm not putting it in the oven for the third time.
No,
You know, I mean, like, because they'll just get.
Oh, I like the
I was being thoughtful.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, let's do. So for chip chat, where's the box? Will you hand me the box, Sharky?
Yeah.
So for chip chat, tell me about this this chip
You
you're
know,
bringing.
I don't know the
Steve.
story behind this.
Okay.
I do love Rick and
I meant to
Morty
say that.
though.
Rick and Morty.
But Pringles came up with a Rick and Morty special edition Pringles line, I believe.
Yeah, they had the pickle chip that I remember.
This one is the honey mustard Morty.
Nice.
So it's a honey mustard Pringle
We definitely haven't done this.
from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Great show. Love the show.
What, Rick and Morty?
Yeah.
What? What about Procter & Gamble? Yeah, Cincinnati.
P&G. I took a little short stack.
Sign of the Devil.
Thoughts?
Hold on. The thing about Pringles is they try real hard to give you a different chip, but you still, there's that same chip right in there, right in the middle. You know, it's that Pringle. We spent millions of dollars to design this.
I think this is lower key on the flavor than I would probably anticipate.
It's no wrap chip.
But I
And
will
it's
see.
not a chip, it's a crisp.
I will say something Pringles does.
I love Pringles.
If you do a stack, do a couple of them at a time, you start getting that. It tastes like Texas Pete honey mustard.
This would go good with a barbecue.
It's a very sweet honey mustard.
Yeah.
But you don't really get it at all.
Or maybe with
until
the-
you
maybe
do a
with the-
stack.
Maybe with their hot chip.
You're a hot
You put this with a hot chip. Stack it.
But I didn't get that until I like stacked them. I didn't get that until I stacked them. And then like at the very end, I get this like extreme sweet. And the very last like 16th of the experience. You know what I mean? Boom. There it is. And it
Okay.
tastes like that Texas Pete honey mustard, which is super sweet honey
Yeah.
mustard.
Yeah.
Some of our folks up north won't know what that means, but it's just like syrupy honey mustard kind of thing in a
Yep.
very good kind of way. But individually, you pull one of those crisps out of the stack, unassuming. Doesn't really taste like anything.
Pedantic.
Pedestrian. 100%. But now that I've had it in there, now that I've had it in my mouth, I can say, now it jumps out at me. The first bite was so unassuming. Now that we've done all this, take one chip, Steve. And I mean crisp, excuse me. One.
Does it have to be a full?
Do you not taste the fuck out of it now? I didn't. The first like couple of chips, and I took a big stack, and I'm like, oh, there it is. When I went back and took one of them, I'm like, boom. It's like it's waiting
Okay.
to me. I don't know. I may have colon cancer. I'm not real sure about it. It's a relative. It's not a big deal. I don't care. What do I care? Folks, it's been a pretty good run, I have to say. Hey, look, hey, let me tell you what. This is all gravy at this point in the game. Look, I was just happy to get in the game. I don't have to score a touchdown. I would be honest. I just want to get in here and make a scene.
Put me in, coach. I'm right.
It's not a big deal.
Rudy. Or you're like that female kicker chick.
This message furnished by the National Football League. All right, let's get into a chip chat. Boom. It's already like fucking
We
4 in the
chipped
morning.
already.
Is
that
chip?
was it.
That was chip? No.
But
No. We got something. I've been wanting to do this for a little while. I've been saving these. Now, one of my favorite, probably my the favorite, are of chips I've had in the past several years.
Yeah.
People always ask me, when I say we've reviewed over 700 chips here on the show, people say, what's your favorite chip of all time? Come on, dude. That's like saying which one of your kids is your favorite. It's tough sledding. But this is one that comes to the top of my mind, especially from things that are available. Readily available, that because you could say like, oh, Terrell's from England, it's very good, and they got pictures all. You're not gonna find that shit at your local store or any, this is something you can find at a lot of local convenience stores and grocery stores now, especially, and it's one of our favorites of all time. I buy them every week. Now I buy one bag of chips every week, and I buy them for the weekend, and it's this chip here recently, Zapp's Voodoo chips. But I found these Zapp's Voodoo battered fried pickles.
what?
So the actual breading is the like crushed up chips from Voodoo
Crazy,
chips.
man.
They're like it's like crushed up Voodoo chips for the breading of these fried pickles, which I love fried pickles anyway. Holy Lord! So we just cooked some.
So check out that
And
presentation.
Nice presentation from the fiance.
Very nice. Look at this.
Okay.
Got John Cena in
That's
here.
John Cena.
John Cena Raleigh.
I can't even. These look so good. I can't even see them.
Okay.
Let's get into it. You don't have like a ranch or anything, do you?
We got a ranch. We should try.
Ranch.
They've got a nice. If you see the seasoning, this is not an added seasoning.
No, man. That's like
This is their own seasoning on this.
That's really good.
Drink the entirety of mine. I might.
Oh my!
It was like a separate sprinkling packet. Yeah. No.
What was that?
I have no idea.
Let's make sure it's not a liquid that's open.
Look at the Pringles.
Okay. Wow. These are the best fried pickles I've ever had in my entire life.
They're really good. Here, try that.
We're using
Got some cucumber ranch.
my favorite ranch, Hidden Valley. I never buy any ranch that's not Hidden Valley.
No, you shouldn't.
I'm 43 years old. If it ain't Hidden Valley, take a fucking hike. And cucumber,
Store brand ranch is terrible.
I'll never do it again. I did it for years. Won't do it again. But the cucumber, I used to be a bacon guy because you know it's bacon. The cucumber ranch is where it's at. And this is the. These are the. I've ordered fried pickles in so many restaurants. These are the best I've ever had,
Hey, we have some breaking news.
and these are cold. Oh my god!
We have some breaking news.
You got breaking news?
Yeah. You can show the graphic.
Serious breaking news?
Yeah. This just in. Jazz Dog says he's finally captured proof that Grown Men Record Night rigs the marble races.
Oh no no no.
He's calling for an investigation.
Okay.
What is your response, Mikey Bananas?
I've been instructed by my mentor, Chuck Schumer,
Chuck Schumer.
brush it off. Hashtag brush it off. The better you get, the more haters you're going to
I
have.
gotta see this. He posted something. He posted a video.
Oh, was a video?
Back and forth. You gotta...
Oh, yeah, the aimbot.
It's nice.
I mean, I don't want to say it's sus.
It's a classic moment.
I don't want to say it's sus, but it's kind of sus.
This is really good.
I don't know. Who are these people?
What are you doing here?
You
Hey,
guys-
let's put that Peck
Yeah, let's put Orville
that
Peck on.
Pecker album.
Thank you.
on.
Grab it. Take us away. All right. Folks, thank you so much for joining us for Grown Man Record Night. Hope you have a fan-fucking-tastic weekend. Me and my mom are going to put up the Christmas tree tomorrow over at the Essential Bananas compound. Woo! It's going to be good. I'm going to find some lights for this. Everybody that talked in the chat tonight that just commented, I'm going to research and make sure you're subbed on YouTube and following on Twitch, which involves no money. We'll make sure your name's up here on this tree. Baby, it's going to be a good holiday season, man. I feel it in my bones. The whole year sucked. Everything about 2020 sucked. But the holiday season, here on Grown Man Record Night at least,
Woo!
it's going to be top notch. You're going to tell your fucking grandkids about it. I'm telling you right now. Take my word for it. All right, we're not done though. We're just getting going. Come on over to Twitch. We're gonna play some record albums over there. We're popping the seal on that Orville Peck right now. We're gonna get over there and get busy, do some real stuff. I'll leave you guys with some nonsense, and come over there and join us and talk some nonsense for a little bit. And me and Steve may end up wrestling. I don't know about it. I'm looking for the end thing. Where's the thing? Where's all the... Alright.
This is Cablevision's Family Channel 10, your address for premier entertainment, motion pictures from Hollywood's heyday, and selected sports programming. Well, this brings us to the close of programming here on Family Cable 10, and I'm Doug Keck for Cablevision, wishing you a very good evening.